I've been just nesting away, organizing my bathroom and other spaces, just like kind of getting ready. You guys saw the organizational series like launched on my channel. I've loved doing that. I've been freshening up a lot of my beauty products, but I wanted to show you some new things that I just got, including this eyebrow dye, which I'm getting ready to dye my eyebrows, and kind of like how I use these things. Believe it or not, these products are all from Walmart. They have this new high tier like beauty offering that they're doing, and it is amazing. Like I got Obagi products, like all kinds of different things that I used to have to go to like an office and get, or like a different place. So I was so excited to get this order in. So thanks so much to Walmart for sponsoring and collaborating with me on this video. I can't wait to show you guys these new offerings. I've already started using them, so I literally just put them back in the box so that I can unbox it for you. And I'll link every single one of these products below. Before I got diabetes during this pregnancy, I loved doing these gummies. And I like the Ollie gummies. We used to use the melatonin for the sleep ones. I used to use like the gummy prenatals. I really, really love the beauty one. It's just basically like a beauty vitamin in a gummy, and I really love these, so I ordered these in this shipment. I use toners and different things, and I'm always in need of like cotton pads that are easily accessible. So these were like super inexpensive, and you basically can just, these are 3 different ones obviously. Pick the one that like matches your space. You can almost even leave these out on the counter, and then you can just open it and like pull these out. I have kind of everything underneath here organized. And if you go into this section, into the face section, you can see I have a lot of my products stored. And the same thing with my like hair and makeup stuff. You know how you get a product sometimes and you're so excited about it, and then somehow it gets lost in the back of a drawer and you forget about it, and then you find it 6 months later and it's expired. So having the organization around this has really helped me and has made me feel just a little bit more prepared for baby number 2. So I just got a few of these little lip masks. So these ones are by Neutrogena. It's called Collagen Kiss. It's just a collagen infused lip mask. It's got vitamin C, vitamin E, safe for pregnancy, all of that. You've heard about these like jade rollers or rose quartz rollers, or you know, whatever it is. And apparently they're really amazing whenever you're doing your morning routine or your nighttime routine. If you put a serum on or something like that, to just kind of like lift the face. And I really like the cooling aspect. So this one was super affordable, and I'll link it below. I love it that they offered these at Walmart too. It has the smaller side, which I typically will use under my eyes like this, or like smaller spaces. And then the larger side, I just use like this. Also, like they say, it brings like blood flow back to your face and stuff like that. So I really just like the feeling of it, and I just like kind of that luxurious part of a morning or a nighttime routine. These 2 just came in and I'm so excited about them. And I also got this. So the fact that Walmart is now carrying Obagi is amazing, because I used to have to get it at a doctor's office or something like that. So this is Obagi, and I've been using Obagi on and off for years. I switch up skincare a lot just because my skin changes a lot. So this is the Hydrate Luxe Moisture Rich Cream. So I'll link it below. I can't remember how much it was, but it seemed like it was even more affordable than I can remember it being before. If you have super dry skin, like I'm so surprised because I went to get dermaplaning done recently, and she asked me what kind of skin I had, and I said, oh, I think it's kind of normal, and she said, no, it's actually dry. So I've been using this, and it's just such a rich, luxurious cream, and it's really transformed my skin in like the week and a half, 2 weeks that I've been using it every night. You will feel it be like really heavy, so I do use it at night primarily, but it's fantastic. This is a product that I used to use years and years ago that I just got. I haven't even opened it yet because it just came in the mail. But it is an Obagi foaming gel. I love a good cleanser. This cleanser is amazing. Obagi product, everything is amazing. There's so much like research behind these lines and great doctors behind them. This one, I feel like too, it leaves your skin kind of feeling super, super clean. Some people don't like that feeling. I really like that feeling. Lastly, from the Obagi stuff, because I really wanted to try these higher end products, and like see if this is really a real thing that they were even at Walmart, and they are. So vitamin C serum or like lotion is something that's really great for brightening up dark spots and stuff. I have a lot of dark spots on my face. I got this one, and you can get a 10% one, a 15% one, a 20% one. This one's 15%. So I really like this product, and I recommend like vitamin C serums or anything like that to anyone, morning and night. I've already been using these, so they're unwrapped. So everybody has heard of the Beauty Blender. This is just the original one. You can use a damp sponge to put on concealer or foundation or even primer or something like that. And used to, you couldn't get these at Walmart. So finding this at Walmart was awesome. And then I also got just these really, really affordable. I think these ones are about like equate. These are the small ones, and they're shaped in different shapes. So if you are doing a concealer under your eye and you feel like this is a little too big, or if you're like me and I don't like to mix my products sometimes, I will just take and kind of put this under my eye. Some of them have like flat ends and stuff like that. This was like nothing at all, like a couple dollars for all of these. Whenever I pack my hospital bag, always act like I had 75 kids. The one time I had a baby, in my hospital bag, everyone said bring chapstick or like Vaseline or something for your lips. And I thought to myself, that's such an odd thing to think to bring, but okay. And I totally get why people say that. So I really like, this one is it's a Vaseline, but it's called Rosy Lips. So it kind of has this little bit of a pink hue, and it's super moisturizing because it's Vaseline. And then I got a couple of these. So these are Rimmel Stay Glossy. I really like wearing these really pretty like matte and like the shimmery rosy colors in the fall. Like with a really nice like bronzy eye, or you know, pretty like warm shades of brown and stuff like that. I just feel like it really goes well, and people have been raving about these glosses. So I got this one, which is called Blushing Belgraves. Then I got this one, which has the sparkles and stuff in it also, and it is called Dorchester Rose. So you can see these two. Then I got just the Maybelline, just this Unstoppable liner. It's waterproof, which I typically don't get waterproof, but I wanted to try this one. And I really like using a brown liner sometimes in the fall. I like I said, a lot more of a warm tone to my makeup. And I love a black liner always, but I really wanted to try this espresso in a look. So I got this one. I also got this Rimmel color because I told you I really like that kind of like dusty mauve. This is gonna be a perfect color for the fall. And it's called Sandalwood Beige. Anything in that like sandalwood family, I just really love for this season. A lot of people have been raving about this. This is by e.l.f. and it's just like a glow kind of mist setting spray. And it smells like coconut and argan oil. So it kind of hydrates your face, it boosts the glow. And I really wanted to try this, so I bought this one too. And it smells really good, so you just like shake it up and spray it all over your face after you finish with your makeup. I have done my own gel nails before, and I kind of started going back to the nail salon because I was like, it's just easier, but now it like takes so much time. So I grabbed a couple gel colors, and I still have my gel light, and I grabbed this one for the fall because it is super lovely. So it's called Mauving Up on Rose. So Mauving One Up. And it's a really pretty like gel color that I think would be great for the fall. So I really like these kind of gray mixed with purple tones for the fall. I like to bring my own gel color a lot of times anyway, so I was like, that's a really pretty color for fall. Might as well. Being that I have light-ish hair, I started actually with the girl that does my brows at Parlor 3. Her name is Jen. I started getting my brows done. And what she does is she'll wax the whole brow and then she will dye it. So she told me what the brow dye was, and you can actually get it from Walmart also, so I'll link it below. And it's just called this Intensive, because you can get, you know, these better products now from Walmart. So this is the kind that she uses at the salon, and I'm the color brown. And then this is the developer. So what I'm gonna do, I just mix it in a little bowl. It's equal parts. So I'm gonna do half the developer and a little bit of the dye. And then I'm gonna go in with this little stick, mix it up. Anytime like you're using a color with like a developer like this, you can actually see the color developing. They have all different colors. You just gotta, know your right color. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more developer in there. I know I'm about to have a baby and it is a lot harder for me to get to the salon. So that's why I was like, can we find a way to where if I get desperate, I can do these things at home. So it's actually pretty easy to do yourself at home. So you just want to let it develop a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of turning a little bit darker of a color. And you want to get as precise as possible because it will dye your skin. Which I don't mind it to dye my skin some. But, if you don't want it to dye your skin, then be really careful. Straight onto the brow. I kind of like try and get under the brow too. See how I'm doing? Kind of like that. Like I said, you can wait about, I'd say 5 minutes to be safe. The first time you can even like do 1 minute just to see and like make sure. And as you get more comfortable, like keep going up and up. And then after like you get that good and like on there, I will typically go in with a Q-tip and water and wet it and really get that line crisp. All right, so I'm done. I'm just kidding, I'm not done. This is what they look like right now. I put it on about 5:17. I'd say it took me like 2 minutes to put it on. So they've been on for like a couple minutes. I know they look wackadoo right now, but they get darker like this with the dye on and then you take them off. So like I said, use your own discretion, however dark you like your brows. I like my brows dark, not this dark and glossy and thick and creamy, but dark. I just took this one off. I didn't leave this one on for very long since it was like my first time doing it, but you can see the hairs are a lot darker. Next time I think I'll leave it on for probably 5 more minutes. I left it on for about 5 minutes or so. And you see this is the result. So the longer that you leave it on, the more it's gonna dye those hairs. But I'm really like pleased with how it works, just like dyeing the hair wise. So I'll link this below. And like I said, your first time, do like what I did and try it out and make sure that you're not leaving it on for too long because you can always put it on again. You cannot take it off once it's like dyed your eyebrows jet black. And then lastly, I always just kind of take a Q-tip and get like the majority of the dye off. Make sure it's all off. See how I just kind of like twisted it around like that. So you can see, same with the other one. Like I could have left it on there a little bit longer, but it was the first time that I was trying this. So I wanted to make sure that I did it correctly and didn't make my brows too dark, but I'm really pleased with how they turned out, especially if you just want a little boost so that you don't have to wear so much on your brows. Or I like to get lash extensions and dye my eyebrows just so that whenever I run out the door with no makeup, which is very often, I feel like I've still got like some kind of base. You guys should definitely check out all of these new beauty offerings and all the fall beauty stuff. And whether you're in a store at Walmart or whether you go to the link in the bio with all of these products that I use, or just like I'll put the general link so that you guys can kind of like surf around and look on your own. I feel like fall is a great time to like switch up your beauty routine and add in some fun new things. So thank you so much to Walmart for sponsoring and collaborating with me on this video. You guys know that I love Walmart, being that I grew up in a small town, and Walmart, I was at Walmart about 4 or 5 days a week. So it really feels like content that is very close to home for me. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and come back again soon. My brows might be darker.